Hey everyone, JJB here, back again with some more VGC18 Wi-Fi Battles. As you can see on the screen, same team as we were using in the last upload, so if you didn't see that, make sure to go back and check it out. And if you did, then hang around. So yeah, it's a team made up of the Cresselia, Charizard-Y, Landorus, a Incineroar, a Koko, and a Kartana. Like I said in the last upload, I'm not, this is the first couple, well, the last upload was the first time using this team, so not too savvy with it yet. But we did alright. We came out of the last upload with 1 win and 1 loss. And like I said, if you didn't see it, go back and check it out, because there was a load of flinch shenanigans and everything, which definitely made things interesting. Find ourselves an opponent rating 1542 from France, and they're rocking out with what's in all likelihood a Mega Mence, a Gastrodon, and then some similar guys to our team, the Incineroar, Kartana, Cresselia, and Koko. So, who do we like as our leads? Big fan of Cresselia for the Icy Winds. That's going to be some really good support. And I think Char-Y is quite nice as well. It gets around the double Intimidate from our opponent. And we've got Ally Switch and Protect and stuff to get around from the Thunderbolts if you decide to lead with Koko. So I think we're going to go with that. Then Landorus. Landorus has got the Z move, which is always nice. If you've watched any of my other battles, I love a Z move Landorus. The Intimidate will be really nice to bring the Kartana and the Incineroar down. Nah. Do we want our own Incineroar? I want Kartana, and yeah, let's go Landorus then. I feel like Incineroar would have been really good for Fake Out. Leading Incineroar Cresselia might have been better, because we could have gone for an Icy Wind and a Fake Out. And that would have, dropped our opponent's speed and, for a fairly free kind of turn. But, see how we go. Kolos. That's from the Brandon Sanderson books. They're the big old blue guys, I think, aren't they? So, our opponent does lead with their own Cresselia and Incineroar, so, very similar to our line of thought in all likelihood. Let's have another look at his team. Is Trick Room really an option? I wouldn't say so. So I don't feel too bad going for an Icy Wind here. And then I'm just going to Protect with Charizard, just to dodge a Fake Out. If he does decide to Fake Out the Cresselia, then that's kind of okay. Which he does, yeah. Alright, so it's a fairly free turn there for our opponent, and they do get to get off an Icy Wind. Fortunately, Charizard protects itself, and Cresselia doesn't really mind that. So nothing too bad there, really, from from our end. So I'm quite liking just Helping Hand Overheat into the Cresselia. If it protects, is it going to protect? Probably not. What could he swap out into that wouldn't mind that? Everything will take fairly big damage. Only problem is we'd have to swap Charizard out after that. And nothing really wants to come into a Mega Mence if it can help it. So I think we'll go with the Helping Hand and Heat Wave on this turn. He's not swapping out, so I was thinking maybe about going for an Icy Wind, but the thing is both of his guys are fairly slow, so they're not really threatening Charizard in the speed tiers at the moment. Get the Sun up, and let's see what happens. So we get Helping Hand. Heat Wave. Incineroar misses. That's kind of fine. It wasn't going to do too much. And Citrus Berry. So Overheat there probably would have KO'd the Cresselia, which is really good to know. I'm seeing Icy Wind. That's again, that's fine, because as long as these two guys are in the field, I think Charizard's still going to outspeed it after this drop. And Snarl, okay. So he's got to be thinking that his Cresselia can live a hit now. So I think we're going to go for the Helping Hand Overheat play this turn. The Helping Hand will kind of get around the Snarl drop. And his own Cresselia goes to the Helping Hand. I wonder what he's going for. Knock off maybe onto the Cresselia? We'll get our own. We should just KO the Cresselia here if this connects. Get a fat Overheat, and that is enough. Alright, so the thing is now is Charizard kind of has to swap out on the next turn. We see a Flare Blitz. That's not going to do too much. Maybe 50%? I suppose it's Charizard. Okay. Well, it's kind of interesting because Charizard's, you know, at the point of the start of this turn, he's looking at a, you know, a neg-1 speed, neg-1 special attack Charizard, so it's strange that he decided to gang up on that there. So I think what I'm going to do is go for an Icy Wind to try and annoy the Ments a little bit. And Landorus. If he goes Hyper Voice, that will KO Charizard and do big damage to Cresselia. Incineroar can go for like a knockoff or something. Will Landorus, I think, just protect with Charizard here? Yeah, let's just protect in case, hoping that essentially we can waste a move slot. And he decides to swap out. And get into the Gastrodon. We protect, so we know that Charizard's at least sticking around for a little bit. We see another Snarl. Alright, so we do get an Icy Wind off here. Cresselia dodges, which is nice. Alright, so now that we know his team comp, I think we definitely want... well, we do have the Gastrodon for the Kartana for the Gastrodon. So I'm not feeling too fussed about the Charizard going down here. So I think what we'll do is just Icy Wind again. And we've still got the Sun, so we may as well go for a Solar Beam on the Gastrodon. It's not going to do anything because we're at like neg 3. But it's 4 times effective, so that probably kind of balances out. Yeah, still does a lot of damage. We see the U-turn out into the Crest slot. Doesn't quite bring us down to berry range, but the good thing here is that the Salamence is going to come in and take a Icy Wind, which is really nice. Assuming it connects at least. And if it does connect, then, you know, that's nice. It'll take a big 4 times hit and also reduce its speed. It does connect. Excellent. So the Ments is looking a tiny little bit less threatening. We've obviously taken quite a few Snarls with Cresselia, so it doesn't do any damage, but... And School, that's going to be into Charizard. That's going to be enough to KO. Which at this point is absolutely fine. So the question is, do we go Kartana? If we go Kartana, he's probably going to swap the Gastrodon out for the Incineroar. And... yeah, I think we'll go Landorus. Do you go Landorus? Oh man, running low on time as well. If we go Kartana, I think the Incineroar comes in. So I think we'll go Landorus. Yeah, okay. But even if we've got Intimidate, I think we could probably still take out the Gastrodon. Helping Hand Rock Slide? Is that going to be enough to KO them both? Probably not. But what else is Cresselia going to do here? Maybe just Icy Wind again? I think Helping Hand Rock Slide is our best play. I'm expecting Incineroar to come in from one of the guys, yeah, and it's going to be into the Salamence slot. Helping Hand Rock Slide might do enough to KO here. Helping Hand Earthquake would have been really nice. Gastrodon protects, which is, you know, absolutely fine. I was thinking of Z moving the Salamence slot, and that would have been really nice. And the Rock Slide does good damage. Sunlight fades, which means the Gastrodon Scald is going to be a bit of a problem. So I think Ally Switch, so that Landorus can at least dodge a Scald, and we may as well just go for an EQ, because we'll outspeed both these guys and we should just KO. Fake Out goes before Ally Switch. Ah! Alright, well, either way, hopefully Landorus dodges a Scald here. Landorus flinches, and Ice Beam's hopefully going to go out into the Crest slot. Yeah. Okay, so that's cool. Lando's at -1. Yeah, and he could just bring the Salamence here, and that'll bring us down into -2. So I think we'll go Rock Slide, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Icy Wind for the speed drop. Yes, the Incineroar goes out. Mence comes in. I think we misplayed there, because if Landorus goes down, we've not got anything to take out the Mence. So hopefully we flinch. Oh, so many notifications. Go away. Alright, sorry about that. Jesus. Okay. Well, we crit the Gastrodon, which is probably worse for us in the long run. Get another Icy Wind off, so that's going to slow down that Salamence a bit. It's probably at the kind of range now where Kartana can sort of deal with it, so we do flinch the Gastrodon. Oh, geez, that's nice. Alright, so we're swapping out. We can't have Landorus at -2, it's not going to be doing any use. And Icy Wind again. Yeah, it's kind of, we have to, I think. We could have ally switched, but the opponent could sort of predict that. Get Kartana in, hopefully for fairly free. Mence protects. So this is really nice then, because if whoever he Ice Beams with the Gastrodon, it's not going to be doing any... it's not going to get a KO, basically is what I'm trying to say. Useless crit. And Ice Beam into Cress. Nah, so you just go straight up for the Landorus slot. As long as we don't freeze, which we don't, we're looking pretty nice there. So do we just attack the Mence slot? Expecting Kartana, Gastrodon to protect. Not a terrible call. And we know that Mence has to do something because it can't protect this turn. So let's go with that. And Icy Wind just for the lols? Yeah. Okay. Mence swaps out. So does Incineroar survive this? I think Kartana's got... sorry, the Gastrodon has to protect it. It has to. Yeah, okay, good. So the unfortunate thing is that the Incineroar does obviously resist this. But it should still do an okay chunk of damage. Pop a berry though, which is unfortunate. And he's got the fake out pressure on the next turn. We can protect with Kartana. We've only got 30 seconds left on our timer. Ah, no! Okay, so we're going protect and swapping out. No, we're going protect and we're going just Icy Wind again. Oh man, we're gonna run out of time. Okay, so Kartana's down at -2 now. But we get another Icy Wind off. Fix out Caress, okay. Pops our berry. So we swap out and Icy Wind. Yeah, that's got to be the play. So Lando comes out and Icy Wind comes out. 16 seconds. Oh no. Well, it's close. It's tense. So if we swap out Kartana, what it does is it keeps him in the back for the Gastrodon. We intimidate these guys, the damage output's reduced. That withdraws, which is fine. Okay, we can just pop any Rock Slide on the next turn. Flare Blitz isn't going to KO anyone. Let's see. Ah, oh, it's a crit! No! No! Oh, well, we've lost then. Ally Switch and Sacred Sword into the Incineroar slot. I think that's all we can do. Sacred Sword. Ally Switch. Well, we've got 8 seconds, so we've probably only got one more turn. Or maybe 2 more turns that push. Oh, that crit's so annoying. Oh, it shouldn't have KO'd. This KO's Incineroar. Nice, we get an attack boost. Gastrodon protects. Ice Beams the Cresselia now, because we ally switched. And then we KO... I mean, if he just protects, then we're kind of screwed. So we Icy Wind and Smart Strike the Ments. Icy Wind, Smart Strike, Ments. Okay, we get one more turn. I mean, he should just protect, and then he probably wins on timer. Maybe protecting with Kartana might have been a better play. We outspeed still. Which means that Ments goes down, which is nice. Gastrodon didn't protect though, so I think we probably still lose. Get Beast Boost, who does he attack? Icy Wind dodges, Ice Beams the Kartana. Oh! Ally Switch would have won us the game! Okay, well... Psychic. If this doesn't crit, then we've lost on timer. It does nothing. It's okay, so we lose on timer now then. Oh, that's so unfortunate. And time's run out. Oh, oh man. So close. That crit on Landorus is really unfortunate. And the fact that I spoke for so long is so unfortunate as well. Oh man. So frustrating. I think Ally Swap on that last turn would have won us the game then, because he'd have Ice Beamed the Cresselia. Kartana would have still been alive, and then it could have carried the Gastrodon if we had more time. But yeah, really good game to our opponent there. Really close. The timer always makes it more interesting. If it was on damn VGC18 timer, would be fine, but nah, never mind. Alright, I'm probably going to call it there then, guys, because we're about 20 minutes and I don't want to get another battle in. So yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.